Good morning, this is Alamon, and welcome back for more Ulm Gone Mild. I haven't played this in quite a while, so I was taking stock of things. First thing I noticed, we are at the admin cap because I cannot be trusted with these things. So let's take that. New national decision available, tolerance of heretics. No, we don't need that. We have absolutely no need for that. Missionary strength, tolerance of heretics. Sure, we may as well take that. And I don't think that that's really necessary, but, I mean, we're never really going to have to deal with, heretics or with conversions. We did just unlock a new idea group, which is good, and I said quantity ideas was going to be our next idea group. Let's see, how are we on our military tech? So we have, a military dude. Where is he? Yeah. He's very old, though, 62, so we can't re-elect him. So we'll be re-electing another military guy next time. Let's change our national focus to military. Our Diplotech is really far behind, but that's just what we'll have to deal with. We're going to keep this guy because our prestige is abysmal, and so he's at least helping us recover our prestige. So, national manpower modifier. Let's just take a little look at this. So, currently gain 128 per month, and maximum is 15,625. Alright, so that is a pretty substantial improvement. And soon we'll be able to get manpower recovery speed up as well, which will be great. We did just unlock this missionary strength, which again is useless for us. We can also take a Diplotech, which, yeah, we may as well. We have no other use for diplomatic technologies, right, or rather, Diplopoints right now, other than perhaps dumping them into development. But again, I want to wait until we can build the university before we do any more development, because we're already at 40, and so it's getting really expensive to upgrade things more. Anyway, we are at war with Mainz and with Bohemia. We just finished plundering Mainz, and we decided we're not going to siege it up because there's no reason for us to do it. We're not the war leader. We don't really matter. We're just basically try to plunder and loot everything that we can, so we're going to march over to Bohemia. I'm not sure why I said Ulm there. Let's move to somewhere here. Bit of a battle going on there, but these guys will reinforce and destroy that army. Alright, trying to think if there's anything else I need to do before we resume the game. So let's check our relations here. They are defensive, but have a nice positive opinion of us. I can click away some of these. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't particularly care about truces either. Okay. I think we are ready to resume. So we're now going to get +9 in military power. But yeah, we want to flesh out this idea group quickly, and we are already behind time on tech. So our military tech is going to get really far behind. But in the end, you save more monarch points doing it that way. Okay, so that army is actually quite healthy. Yeah, that's actually a fair amount of loot here. It's a shame we didn't arrive before the tick of the month. Yeah, we arrived just after it. Oh, that's going to be a lot of attrition. Can we... 3rd of April... No, we're just going to have to take the attrition. Darn. Well, how much loot do you have? Not as much. Okay. And, you know, they are going to loot enormous quantities of stuff from here anyway. Whatever. Can't min-max everything. No, they're sitting here now. I assumed that they were just walking through. No, so let's move on then. We don't want that kind of competition. And we do not have attached to this unit set. There's still... some of them are still following us. Alright, let's finish the month in this province. And then we will move over here. Our manpower is not that... Oh, no, okay. War over. No more looting. Back to speed 5. Well, let's get that clock running. We can set another rival. Why did we lose a rival? Not sure what happened. So who is our religion? All of these people are our religion. Not the Palatinate, though. I don't think I want to set the Palatinate as a rival, though. So Bavaria does not like us. Memmingen does not like us. Let's just set Memmingen as our rival. It'd be great if we could vassalize them, but I don't know how realistic that's going to be. That's going to give us diplomatic relations +1, which we don't really need. Let's make sure that we embargo Memmingen. Economy, issue embargo. Tiny bit of power projection. Man, when we got that big lump sum earlier in the game, that was great, but it didn't last very long. Let's see, we have a pretty bad monthly balance here, so let's just put our army maintenance through the floor, which makes us very vulnerable, of course, because if any of our neighbors decides to attack us, we have nowhere to run. That's right, new military candidate, and we hope that this guy's really young, because we really need to start burning some of this Republican tradition. You are 38. That's perfect. I've had slightly younger Bürgermeisters than that, but 38 will certainly do. Austria, the Danish conquest of Hamburg against Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Poland, Moldavia, Teutonic Order, Lithuania, and Muscovy. This is a defensive war where we need to help our ally. Well, obviously we're going to accept. That's our rule. Let's take a quick peek here. That's a lot of red. We do have superiority. Not in the Baltic, certainly. Yeah, Denmark with their 29 galleys, but overall we have superiority. Now, would it be possible... Yeah, so this rule, if you are allied with the Emperor in a war, cannot declare... Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Let's put our maintenance up a bit, just as we start marching. Let's move as far as... there are no good defensible provinces here. Highlands is okay, but that's actually where that army is. Alright, let's just move to Vienna because there's a high supply limit. So, Austria, are you in any more wars than this? No, okay. We can invest in... Yeah, let's keep that Diplotech rolling. And same with admin tech. We have nothing else to put our admin points into. Not that I can think of anyway. National decisions. The Popery Act. Well, that gives 3 missionary strength. What is this? Take measures to reduce Catholic influence by offering money to anyone willing to witness against a Catholic priest or bishop that has been apprehended performing religious services. Wow, that's very German Protestant. Quite a war going on there. Alright, I think it's time to bump this all the way up. Now that we're no longer at really, really critically low morale, although that's still quite low. And if we could siege up Krakow, that would be great. There's tons of loot there. There's that 34 stack. You'll be out of there on the 9th of January. That'll be fine. Actually, you know what? We could chase down this 7 stack. Possibly. Well, who are you? Actually, no, they're going to run away further. Let's see. That's Highlands. That's also Highlands. Yeah, let's just sit on Krakow. And, yeah, we got a bit of looting there, which is great. So looting is what's really going to pay for our armies. Oh, for a second I thought that this was a big stack that had landed on top of me, but no, okay. I don't actually have a leader. Oh, that must have been why I was going to Ulm, to pick up a general. The things you forget when you haven't played. Well, you know, there are lots of friendly troops around. And because this, you know, because we have military access here, they can just walk right in there with no problem. So I think I'm comfortable just sitting here until this is done. Then once it's done, we will get a general. Okay, nope, they're attacking into us. Hopefully... Okay, a lot of people attacking into us. 5th of August. Yeah, alright. Well, they're not going to stack wipe us, I don't think. But this is still going to be rough. It's going to be tough on the manpower, that's for sure. Alright, let's go to speed 3, and again, hope that someone enforces us. Sure, why not? Bad news on bad news. So they have slightly higher morale. Base morale than we do. Same tactics. They have a full back row, pretty much. Yeah, that's not fun. So we have to hold out until the 16th of August. That's actually a really tall... Alright. Back down to no army. Well, I have to say I wasn't anticipating stack wipes being this much of an issue in this campaign. But of course, if I had a general, we would have lasted long enough. So that was a little bit of a fluke. Alright, we don't have enough manpower to build up a proper army yet. So I think we're just going to cruise control on speed 5 for a while. Because it's not necessary for us to participate in this war. Okay, merchant just became free. I'm not sure why. We want to have people pushing from Ragusa. Wait, not collect. Transfer trade power. And actually, we want both of them to be transferring trade power. Yeah, that helps. I think it helped. Maybe it didn't help. Our treasury's down a bit from where it was before. Of course, we have fort maintenance. So they pieced Riga out. Riga was on our side. The Hansa has pretty low war enthusiasm. That's the Hansa. Ah, so Denmark is sieging them up. While Austria and company are just focusing on Poland. That's kind of having the eye off the prize. They could easily wipe these Danish. Well, it's probably time for us to at least start building units. I think... Well, can we really afford mercenaries? That's the question. Well... They're going to be a bit expensive, but let's start with 2 mercenaries. And we still have a force limit of 10. That will change once we finish fleshing out quantity ideas. But 1, 2... let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So those mercenaries will at least help in terms of dealing with manpower issues. And because we're not currently mobilizing, let's just keep the maintenance down a bit low. Yeah, blackmail, always blackmail. So I guess, yeah, that's right. We could be... Ooh, that's a rough battle. We still technically have numerical superiority, but... No, we don't, actually. No, look at all that cavalry. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this war. I mean, the Hansa are going to be close to piecing out already. Man, that'd be a big blow for them. To lose Hamburg. I guess Lübeck is their actual capital, though. Both of those were free cities, historically. Lübeck and Hamburg, just like we are playing as Ulm. That's a free imperial city. Well, we can't help up there. We can't really help over here either. We, even a 10 stack would not really tip the balance in a battle like that. Let's keep the clock moving anyway. So, a positive balance. You know, we actually really don't need to have the fort garrison, though. It's okay to mothball it. Because, again, the war goal is Hamburg. It's way up here. It's, I suppose, true that if you just look at the sphere of countries that are in the war, I'm fairly close to the front, actually. But I really don't anticipate any problems. Famous last words, right? Somebody's fighting. Alright, I'd like to get a leader, but I probably don't have much... Yeah, for army tradition. Well, it's only going to get lower. Do I want to roll a general? Probably not. Let's just roll our... Ooh, look at that war exhaustion. Jeez. Ugh, that's awful. I don't want to spend the Diplo points, though. Alright, let's roll our leader as a general, although we do want this guy to live for a long time. Let's just have him available. So 1101 is not great. Church power. Yeah, what is our church power? So that's that new system in this patch. So wait, do we have 200? Oh, obviously we're going to want development cost, I think, but let's just take a look at the rest of these. Discipline would be good, morale would be good, although discipline's better in this case. Prestige could be okay, yearly Republican tradition could be okay. Idea cost is nice. Yeah, let's start with the development cost one. Well, do I want to start with the development cost? Because, well, actually, it looks like we have 200 church power right now. I need to think about this for just a second. So, production is pretty awful, although I haven't really leveled up our production, so that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Actually, our good is worth quite a lot. 3.6 is not shabby. Manpower recovery speed would be great, actually. Okay, let's just do the discipline. Then we can pick a second one. Let's choose idea cost because we're currently fleshing out an idea group. And then, let's see, Protestant countries increased by 35, blah, 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 blah. One of the great thinkers at the forefront of the Reformation has recently held up our country as a good example for others to follow in one of his publications, as well as during a disputation. This will surely strengthen both our international reputation and give further weight behind the authority of the church itself. Yeah. So it doesn't seem to pop up a notification when you have enough church power to assign an aspect of faith. Well, our army is slowly growing. Oh gosh, I just saw an enemy army there. Let's, not that it's going to make a big difference, but let's ratchet up the army maintenance. Okay, time to start running the hell away. And yeah, there were my famous last words. Let's get the fort maintenance back up. Okay, so they're going to siege up Ansbach first, but oh my gosh, look at that. Already 7% because of all those cannons. They have 10 cannons. Alright, I guess I should sit on my own province if they... No, let's join in. Let's grab our leader. Well, it's probably not necessary because I'm sure that there are other generals in this battle, but we'll join in clobbering this army. And at the very least, our cannon will be able to help. I don't know that... Austria... Where's my stuff? Yeah, I think we're just going to be kind of out on the periphery and not helping much. Okay, I think they are reinforcing. So we have the same discipline. We had higher base morale. Okay, I don't think these guys are going to be able to reinforce in time. But they could cause a stack wipe. So I think what we do is just put the speed down to slow. These guys will arrive on the 29th of January, so we want to watch this very closely. And when it looks like the battle's about to end, okay, it looks like just tomorrow we're going to flee. Or do we flee? The dangerous thing would have been if this battle ended like today, and then these guys attacked the next day, and then stack wiped us. That's actually not a danger anymore. Well, let's see it in the next episode. So good night, sleep tight, and don't let the grayskin bite. Bye-bye.